G'day there, podcaster. Hope you enjoy this episode of the pod. Belle is off sick with a world-famous migraine, so it's just Liam and I for this one, and that's why we do Bloke chat. Enjoy that. Plus, we get more stories about people's 21st stories that were shared, and it's a really special episode of the currency quiz.
Y'all ready for this?
Live across Australia.
Are you looking to spice up your life?
This is Late Drive
Depends how hot we're going on the peri-peri scale.
with Ben, Liam and Belle.
Extra hot.
I like lemon and herb.
Good evening, Australia. You just got Ben and Liam tonight. Belle off sick.
Yeah, and we're doing this one again. 13, 24, 10. What story did they tell at your 21st? We did this last night.
Well, we did it towards the end of the show, and the callers were so crazy, we thought we have to do this again.
Yeah, I mean, there was one in particular that I've been thinking of for the last 24 hours. Anonymous in Melbourne. He called up last night and told us about the story that was told at his 21st.
We were at a house party when I was about 15, 16 years old, and the girl sewing I didn't really get along with, didn't really like her. So we've gone into a music room, and I've decided to try and fart into a trumpet to make a noise. And as I'm doing that with my pants down, I see the door open and she walks in. So I've fallen backwards and basically bruised my butthole.
What a way to start the show. 13, 24, 10. What story did they tell at your 21st?
If we love your story, we're going to give you 2 tickets to go see Dua Lipa.
Emily in Sydney, this was your friend's 21st. What happened?
They shared that she was chopping up some chilies and then she was hanging out in her room and her parents had a Yelp and they came in to check and she had been touching herself post chopping up chilies and that was a bad combo.
And they told that at her 21st.
I was so embarrassed. I remember it 7 years later.
Oh, bruh, she had some spicy fingers down there. There'd be no hiding it as well, because it's just like, once they put the pieces together, like, I was just scratching it.
Quick, get the milk.
Get the milk. It's not doing anything.
All right, 13, 24, 10 is our number. What story did they tell at your 21st? Maddie in Melbourne, what was the story?
Hi. So it was my 21st birthday, obviously. I was sitting at the table with my family and my boyfriend, and I had lost around 15 kilos the year before.
Yeah.
And we were eating cake at the table, and my dad looks to my boyfriend and me, and he says, "You would have eaten that whole thing last year."
That's so brutal. That's such a brutal dad comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, painful.
Yeah, that's less like an embarrassing story or speech. It's just a mean
It
dad.
was so bad. It was like 2 years into dating my boyfriend as well.
Yeah. I feel like that would have been a bit of a mascara runner down the cheeks, that kind of comment.
And good on you, Maddie, as well, for
Definitely.
doing such a good job losing the weight. Well done.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done.
And I'm sure you wouldn't have eaten that whole cake the year before. That's excessive. I don't think anyone would have done that. Donna in Melbourne, this was your daughter. So was it you doing the speech?
No, it was my son, my 12-year-old son, was doing a speech for his sister's 21st. He decides to get up in front of everybody and say, "Look, the other night I was lying in bed and I was in my sister's room, my brother and myself, and I found something beside her bed and I pushed a button and it started vibrating." So I was putting it in my sister's face. Well, you can imagine my daughter absolutely crying under the table.
That's brutal.
Very brutal, Donna. Lisa in Melbourne, what story did they tell at your 21st?
My first husband told a story of finding me at home on the floor naked in the kitchen with a big polywaffle poo on the floor and me looking like Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
What happened to you?
Did you have a massive night?
I got terribly sick. I ended up having toxic shock syndrome from having, obviously, a sanitary item stuck up me for a month.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And basically everything wanted to come out, and that's what ended up happening was me getting leverage in the kitchen naked because I couldn't pass it on the floor.
And Lisa, did you? I mean, yeah, I know that's like a very serious thing, but
Yeah,
did you
really
know
serious.
that it was
I
up?
really sick.
Did you know?
I passed out in the shower first, By the time I got out, I couldn't do it on the toilet, and I ended up hanging from the kitchen sink on the floor.
Did you say for leverage?
Yeah, for leverage to get it out.
I mean, gee
Everything
whiz.
just wanted to come out.
Yeah, I know. And then the polywaffle poo and the looking like Gollum.
Before you know it, your husband's telling the story to everybody.
Yeah, she looked like Schmeagol. You seen the Lord of the Rings franchise? Yeah, great films. Yeah, she looked like that, but just with poo all around her.
Thank you, Lisa. Marie in Melbourne, please tell us, what story did they tell at your 21st?
Oh, hi, guys. So at my 21st, I had a big fear that my dad was going to tell this story. And so in front of all of my friends, he got up and told the story about the time my brother and I were in the shower with Dad. I was a little toddler. We used to do it for efficiency reasons. We were having a shower together and I just grabbed my father's ding-dong and I said, if I had one of these, I'd play with it all day.
It's a lot to unpack, Marie. And I'd imagine if I was one of your friends and I'd had a few drinks, I would have been pretty put off by the whole thing. To be honest, it's just like, ooh. Yeah.
And you know what, Marie, because you're brave enough to come on the radio and share it, we're going to send you along to go see Dua Lipa.
Oh, awesome. Thanks, guys. Love the show.
Oh, thanks, Marie. Enjoy.
And you were dead right. If you did have one, you would play with it all day long.
Tell me about it.
The Ben Lehman Bell podcast. It's very nice. I can't even. I think I'll leave the impressions to Liam.
Just Ben and myself, though, this evening. Belle is sick, and this presents an opportunity for us, Ben, because we just, really men's men. You know what I mean?
We're blokey blokes.
For sure. And we never actually get to talk about the stuff that we want to talk about on the show.
Well, every time I try and talk about V8s, Belle always says, oh, no one cares.
And we love high-octane sports.
Yep.
That's why we've got a brand new segment for when Belle's away.
Fishing. Footy. Gambling. Eating steaks. Combat sports. Welcome to Blokes Chat.
Yeah, if you're a bloke sitting in your car, maybe you're at work, maybe you're at home, I don't know, and you're thinking, I'm hating all this girly stuff on the radio. Too much girly stuff. Well, now is the time to call 13 24 10. This is just Blokes Chat.
This is Blokes Chat.
A couple of manly blokes sitting in a radio studio chatting it up.
That's it. Ben, have you done any good fishing lately?
I haven't had a chance to throw a line out in a while.
Well, my mate's got a great spot for whiting. We should go out sometime.
Yeah.
We could reel in some big dogs.
Are they biting?
They're biting, mate. Yeah, I think he threw a washing machine in the water to make a reef like 10 years ago or something like that. I don't know.
Right.
Wayne joins us now. You're a bloke, I trust, Wayne.
Of course I am. Last time I checked.
Well, welcome, Wayne.
Blokes Chat.
How good's footy, Wayne?
Awesome. Go the Blues.
Oh, you're a bagger.
Yeah, mate.
What do you reckon about Cripper getting the brown line?
Third in a row.
Yeah.
No one else could do it. Not even Juddy.
Yeah,
not even
bloody hell. Yeah, he's dominant. That's for sure. How do you think the Blue Men will go next year?
Well, if we get rid of a few players, which I hope we do, we should go all right.
Yeah. And what is your favourite cut of steak?
Pardon, was that? I missed that one.
What's your favourite cut of steak?
Part of steak.
Yeah, like if you had to have a steak, what would it be?
Like tomahawk?
Probably the rump or the medallion.
Oh, yeah, right. I'm a ribeye man myself.
I don't mind a sirloin.
Oh, bloody hell.
Blokes Chat.
As long as you don't like lamb.
Yeah, well, what's the problem with lamb, actually, Wayne? I love lamb.
Oh, I can't stand it.
Oh, well, I'm going to have to take issue with you there on that one. And
this is what blokes can do. They can chat about different cuts of meat.
It got a little heated there, and, fists are about to be thrown. But that's what happens when there's a lot of high testosterone males in a group.
Absolutely.
All right, let's move to Marina. Welcome to Blokes Chat.
Hi, guys. Let's chat. Hello.
Sorry, Marina.
You there?
Are you
Don't you love the beach?
Did you say the beach?
No, I think she said
Yeah,
the
everyone
beach.
loves the beach.
Oh, sorry. This is just for blokes.
Blokes Chat.
No, sorry, Marina, we can't talk to you.
Might have to end the segment there, I think.
Yeah, we didn't even get to touch on gambling or combat sports, so
My two favourites.
we'll have to wait till Belle has another sick day for more Blokes Chat.
After BAFTA, it's the Ben Lehman Bell podcast.
Everybody at the bar getting tips.
Fun fact I heard this week about Shabuzi. His real name is Colin Chibuze.
I've been saying it wrong?
No. People were saying his last name wrong his whole life. They were saying Shabuzi. And then he was like, maybe I'll go by that. That's catchy.
I like that.
Yeah, so it's kind of like his nickname, Shabuzi. Apparently his football coach used to always get it wrong.
Yeah.
Shabuzi! Hey, Shabuzi!
What are you doing back there, Shabuzi?
Get your ass into gear, Shabuzi! Playoffs are around the corner!
This is your sophomore year, Shabuzi!
You'll never get into an Ivy League school playing like that, Shabuzi! You can hear it already.
Yeah.
Tonight, 13-24-10, give Ben and I a buzz. We'll pay for your dinner. Tell us your nickname, and we're going to guess how you got it. For example, I have an Uncle Booger, and he was on a double date back in the 80s, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
He sneezed, a booger came out in his chin. His friends call him Booger.
Yeah, okay.
Most of the time, it's pretty simple. Like you can kind of work backwards.
Yeah. I got a mate called Beefy.
Mm-hmm.
He was a larger child.
See, yeah, and I know Beefy, and he's lost weight since, but the name has stuck. Yeah. Trev in Brizzy, what's your nickname?
They used to call me Tramp.
Tramp?
Is it because you had a tramp stamp?
No, did not have a tramp stamp, nor do I now.
Oh, okay. I mean, like, is it because you kissed a dog, Lady in the Tramp?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Why do they call you Tramp, Trev?
Because I just kept getting hurt on the trampoline.
Keep getting what on the trampoline?
Hurt, just kept getting injuries on the trampoline.
Right. Falling off a trampoline.
Right, okay.
So they called you Tramp. Lenny in Sydney, what's your nickname?
It started ball bag, and then as I got older, it turned to scrotum.
Okay, so your nickname was Bullbag / Scrotum.
Interesting. Perhaps you were at like a pool party with some of your friends, and you spent too long in the spa, and you came out and your whole body looked like a big scrot. Like it was all wrinkly.
Good guess.
Yeah.
Is that how you got it? No?
No.
How'd you get it, Lenny?
It was a derivative of my brother was called Ballsy because of his first and second name. I was little sister, so I was Balls Left.
Yeah.
And then it became, because I was chubby, it was Ball Bag.
Oh, dear.
And then I went to high school and I was always called a ball bag. So when I went to high school, they just went from ball bag to scrotum.
Mm-hmm.
And even teachers called me ball bag.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
Oh, Lord. That doesn't sound healthy. Ball bag. Pay attention. Gee whiz. You got to know this stuff. This is algebra. This is really important.
Bullbag, stop mucking around.
Ball bag. That's enough. It'll be detention for you. I feel like, especially if your brother's name is just like James Ball or whatever, and then you ended up getting called Scrotum. Like that's brutal.
David in Melbourne joins us now. What's your nickname, David?
Tripod.
Tripod.
Well, I wouldn't say it's the biggest head scratcher. I imagine, David, that you're potentially well endowed.
Are you well endowed, David?
Besides that,
right? So it's not because you're well endowed.
Right, okay, interesting.
So why do they call you Tripod?
Well, I've only got 3 fingers.
There you go. Making light of an accident, or were you born like that?
Born like that, mate.
There you go. Tripod.
Which ones are you missing?
So I've sort of got a thumb.
Yeah.
I've got a toe.
Uh-huh.
That they did a toe transplant.
Yeah.
To give me a pencil grip. Yeah. So pretty clever.
Righto. Okay. Well, thanks for joining us, Tripod.
Thanks, Tripod. Hey, you know what, Tripod? I'm going to give you a $50 GYG voucher.
Thanks for that.
No worries at all. If you have got a nickname that's a bit interesting, a bit out there, 13 24 10, give us a buzz and we'll try and guess how you got your nickname.
That bit was Baby Gronk approved. Oi, stop gooning. The next bit's about to start.
13 24 10. Give us a buzz if you have sustained a gym injury. If you've had an injury in the gym, the worse, the better. We want to hear it. 13 24 10. This is because last week we spoke with a caller called Al who told us about her gym injury.
I broke my back in 5 places. I slipped over on a dumbbell and landed flat on my back on top of another dumbbell.
Oh! God, that's brutal. I mean, the gym, yeah, it's good. You know, it's good for you. But it can go very wrong.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't know what you're doing. I blew my back out last year. Okay,
Keep it PG, Liam.
Let's all be adults here. I had a couple of prolapse discs, and I went down on a squat, and I didn't come back up. And then I was like kind of embarrassed because my whole body was sort of locked up. So I just went and laid on a mat and sort of cried a bit. I didn't really know what to do. Like I was in so much pain.
13 24 10 is our number. If you have had a gym injury, I'm going to give our favourite caller tickets to go see Gracie Abrams.
Lisa in Sydney, you've got a story for Better myself.
Oh, yeah, I have. I broke both my ankles at the one time at the gym.
Oh, God, double whammy.
Yeah, double whammy. 2.5 months in cars, 3 children under the age of 7, and a husband that used to travel all the time.
That sounds like hell on earth, Lisa. How did you manage that?
Oh, look, I was doing it. I'd gone back after having my 3 kids and thought I'll do something for me. I'd only been going for a week, and then on the squat machine, just did it one day and then couldn't walk.
I mean, that must have been a heavy squat.
Yeah.
To break both of your ankles. I respect, your first time back after 3 kids and going, yeah, let's put 40 kilos either side.
I love that you've had 3 kids. You've gone back to the gym for the first time and gone, body, don't fail me now. Both your ankles are just gone.
I am woman, hear me rock. Oh, I'm not coming back from that. Georgie in Melbourne, your gym injury.
Yes, I just started Reformer Pilates and I was lying on the bed and I didn't know you could use dumbbells in Pilates, but I was lying on the bed doing some kind of tricep thing over my face and I dropped the dumbbell into my face and knocked my teeth out.
Oh!
There would have been so much blood.
Yes. It was embarrassing.
Worst part was the lesson probably cost $65 or something insane.
100%. And they were like, hey, can you stop bleeding on the Reformer? This is actually really expensive.
The aesthetic is not on.
You're going to have to leave now if you're bleeding. It's just policy here.
Make sure you tag us.
So, in Melbourne, it happened to someone else, a gym injury.
Yeah, so hi guys, how you going?
Good.
Yeah, so thank heavens it wasn't me. Just saying. So I was in step class. So that's a riser, and you step up and down and do moves on it.
I know the one.
And unfortunately, one of the ladies in our class, the next minute there's this God Almighty crash, and she's on her ass, and she'd come off, snapped her leg in 2 places.
Falling off the stair machine.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal, not going to lie. Had to get the ambulance. Yeah, it was pretty... She actually came back. So she recovered and she was back stepping once all that had healed up.
What a champion.
Get back on the Stairmaster, I always say.
That's it. I mean, obviously people have accidents falling down the stairs. I didn't think you could get that injured falling on stairs that stay in one place. It's like it is only 2 stairs at a time.
Hey, Sue, I'm going to give you 2 tickets to go see Gracie Abrams.
Beautiful, thank you.
No worries at all. Gracie Abrams is bringing the Secret of Us tour to Australia for shows nationally. Tickets on sale now. For details, frontiertouring.com.
Felt like she wanted the Mexican dinner, didn't it?
W's in the chat for this pod.
The Currency Quiz!
Wow. I'm excited already. Karina, what would you do with $100K?
I think I would literally move overseas and just
absolutely travel the world, the entire world.
I love that. And you so could for this kind of money. Now, we don't know what currency it's going to be in yet. Obviously, we spin the currency wheel at the end. It could be in Swiss francs. It could be in Australian dollars. It could be in British pounds. Who knows? But first of all, let's get these 3 questions right, and then we can just think about what the currency is going to be. First question. The original host of Blue's Clues, Steve Burns, has turned 51 today.
Wow.
Getting old. What colour is the dog in the children's TV show?
Is he not blue?
You're going to have to lock an answer in for us.
Blue.
Yeah. Smart. Blue's
Very
blue.
good.
Dog's blue, yeah. You
There's
got
no
it.
trick questions.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Olivia Rodrigo is in the country at the moment. What mythical beast does she have a song named after?
Ooh. Okay, I'm thinking back. There's a Taylor Swift one. Oh my gosh.
3.
Vampire.
I'll give it to you.
Bleeding me dry like a damn vampire.
Yeah, you've done it. Hey, speaking of mythical beasts, last question. This is for 100K. What ghoulish holiday is on the calendar this month?
Is it Halloween?
Yeah!
Oh my god!
Oh, Karina. Oh, man, I'm so happy for you. Oh, wow.
I bet the adrenaline is pumping.
No, I'm shaking so hard. Like, this has to be a joke. Like,
No, we are not joking.
We just don't know what currency it is yet, because remember, we didn't specify what currency the 100,000 is in. But
okay.
let's hope for a good one. There's some strong ones at the moment. I know the Japanese yen is a little bit down, not as strong as usual. But we will see what it lands on.
Let's give the wheel a big spin.
Karina, you have just won 100,000 Paraguayan guarani.
Paraguayan what?
Guarani, you know.
Oh my gosh, that's my dream! Woo!
Paraguayan guarani. 100,000 to spend at your leisure.
Did you want us to punch that into the conversion calculator?
Have you got one on you?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay,
Yeah. We'll do the
Paraguayan,
maths.
okay.
What's that work out to be, Liam? 100K, carry the one.
That is, that is $19 Australian.
Oh my gosh, that is so great!
No worries.
Take me overseas.
Have a great night, Karina.
Thank you so much.
No worries. You have a great night.
Making dreams come true on Late Drive here at Nova.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.